morning, my name's Mike and this is my friend V.
Hi everyone.
We are on our way to go and pick a car up from Devon that I've just got in from Japan. So I'm going to take you along for the ride, and this is just as hello because it is so dark. We'll catch back up with you when the sun comes out, hopefully. Hi, you catch us further down our trip. The sun is now finally out. I believe it's like the hottest day of the year so far. Yeah, so picked a good day, to be honest with you. Been awful, not managed to get any car stuff done at all this season, to be honest with you. But anyway, so you may have spotted our third member of our team here. Points for anyone in the comments who can decide, who knows his name and why is he famous? Who is he? Sorry, it's a bit dirty because this is my work van, so unfortunately that does get my shoulders dirty, rubbed against it. But anyway, so so we're going to go and pick up this car. It's something I bought in from Japan. It has actually turned up a little bit earlier than expected. I kind of wasn't expecting this till June, and it's turned up a little bit early, but that's fine. So it means we can try and get the car done. It does need a resto, that's fine. Got some good plans for it. Gonna try and make it as crazy as possible because it is probably one of the weirdest cars. I mean I find it weird. I never knew anything about it at all until I saw a few pictures and did a bit of research. I was saying it the other day, right? I think every car I own I've never seen before until I bought one. It's not like I saw one at a car show and went, I like that, I'm going to buy one of those. So pretty much every car I own, I've never seen before in my life. I see a photo of one, and then oh look, there's a NBMX5. So every car I've owned. So I got an Evo wagon, manual Evo wagon, 400 brake wagon. I've had that. 6-7 years now, I think. It's great tool. It's a good car. It's just that it ticks a lot of boxes. But I'd never seen one. Like I'd basically, half the reason why we do this is like it's the boring run-of-the-mill cars you see every day, and I love the rally cars. I had Subarus before, and love the whole era and stuff. And I thought I want to get an Evo, and I like estate cars because mad if you don't like estate cars. And so I found out basically that the Evo wagons existed, so I thought, well, I've got to have one of those. They weren't very known at all when I bought mine, and got one in, and first time I'd seen it was when it turned up on the truck, and that was it, all the way from Japan. Bought it in auction and got it shipped. I've got a Mitsubishi Colt version R. Again, only seen photos of them. There's a few more of those over in the UK, to be honest with you, but fantastic little hot hatch. Never seen one before. Turn up on my drive. Still love it. Still own it. I've got an AutoZan AZ1, a Mazda Speed car. Again, never seen one before. I actually didn't buy that from Japan. That one. It obviously come from Japan, but I actually found that one in England, weirdly. But yeah, so it turned out it was actually the first car that came into America. First AutoZan that was allowed to be imported into America. So, and now it's here. So it's had a bit of a life, bit of a journey. So that car is actually not going to be available to me for the summer this year because it's actually going away on display. So that'll be good fun. So we'll do a video on that one. So that'll be some news that will come up. But so I've got some free space basically once that goes off for the summer to get another car done. So this one turning up early has kind of worked out pretty good, really, to be fair. So my good friend, the man, the myth, the legend, V, Raj, you are now, I've converted you to the JDM world, to be honest with you.
So, had my first Jap, got a twin JDM Legacy. Again, never driven one. Imported it through an import company. And it's my first Jap. I love it. It's an estate, so 300 horsepower, all the JDM goodies. And I would never get rid of it. I think I'll probably keep it for a while before something else catches my attention.
I struggle to get rid of cars nowadays.
I don't know, like there's no need for me to move it, get rid of it, because it's just...
You've peaked at the ultimate thing to get.
You've got speed, you've got the, it's practical.
I had a Legacy, didn't I? And then I had a Legacy before you got your one. I had a GB twin turbo. And it was amazing. It was such a great car, and there was a good reason I parted with it. I loved it, and I still love it, and I would have another one tomorrow. It was great. But for me, that particular model, you couldn't tune it very well.
No, pretty much tuned from factory.
From factory, it's up there anyway. I mean, I think I was at like 310, 320, or something in that ballpark.
Reliable power,
as reliable as a boxer engine could possibly be. But I'd sort of done what I wanted with it. I put it on air ride. It was a good fun little thing, really. But the problem was with that particular one is it did use the clutch out of a WRX and the brakes out of a WRX. And the thing is, the car weighs more than a WRX.
Yeah.
So it didn't like pulling away off the line. It wouldn't wheel spin. It would just burn the clutch out, and then it wouldn't stop if you was on the limit because the brakes were pretty rubbish. So I did do brake upgrades. We
did try and put what?
Yeah, we put some Nissan brakes on there, didn't we? Nissan, was it 282?
We nearly died that day when we fitted that.
We did nearly die that day. That was an unrelated. So we actually got the mat got caught under the throttle, but we're around. It's fine. We survived. So so we're still here to tell the tale. So so that was a great car. It was just it was a motorway killer, but it just wasn't a. We live in London, so it's like we're mostly in traffic. So
mine gets rarely driven. To be fair, the most I drive it is probably 3 times a month.
Same with my Evo. I'm just not getting it out on the road as often. The thing is every time I get in that car, you walk away from yours and go, oh, I still love this car.
Yeah, exactly.
It's still like
you do have to look back at it twice.
If you don't look back at your car, by the way, if you walk away and you don't look back at your car, are you really into cars? Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah, so we've had quite a few cars. Well, I've had loads of cars. I used to always have Ford, so I've always had like Escorts and stuff, and I've had kit cars and used to build beach buggies and
scooters and bicycles.
Anything that's got petrol in it is probably our game, really. But basically I've gone full change over to JDM. I think my Escort was my Escort 2-door bubble arch car, and I put a 4AG ZE engine in it, which is a 4H, which is from obviously a 86 Corolla, but I had a 4AG ZE, so it had a supercharger on it. So I had a supercharged Toyota engined Mark 1 Escort.
I'm surprised you got rid of that, to be fair.
I still surprise myself that I got rid of it. It's really, I have looked. I'm a little model, and I still look at it and it still sits on my dash, and I still think, should I have done it? Should I have got rid of it? I still love that. I still would have loved to finish that car. I don't like not finishing a car, so the fact I never finished it is all like this. It didn't, I didn't quite do the job. And I think it would have been a great thing to build.
In between buying a Legacy and buying a Stagia. But
you looked at the Forester ST.
Forest XT, I've been looking at ST, which now, by the way, I've gone up in value, huge. The STIs now in the UK are like looking at close to 20, if not over 20.
Yeah,
some of them.
They've shot up.
They've shot up really, really high now.
I was looking at the STI as well. To be honest with you, it was one I was really very keen on. By the way, remind me to pick up my intercooler from your house.
Yeah.
Because I've got an intercooler at your house. It's probably taking up room.
That was on my list to let you know. It was.
I've got a bigger intercooler for the Evo, and V kindly picked it up for me, but I've yet to get round to his house to pick it up. So
since after Christmas.
Yeah. If I'd have got it, I'd have just stored it till the summer come out because I don't want to work on the break. But I think today is going to be my daily.
No, that's just.
I'm pretty sure it's not going to. I don't think it fits me, let alone other things.
It's something that you just find in a museum, I think. And,
I don't think museums want it. To be honest with you.
It's something that you find out of Doctor Who.
I think you find it in a James Bond film
Yeah.
or something. Yeah.
Yeah, if it was, yeah, definitely.
It's yeah.
Some of that
it's
Roger
as weird
Moore
as
would
it
probably
gets.
get in.
I'm hopeful if I can get me and my dog in it. If I can go,
That's the main thing.
If I get me and my bulldog in it,
Yeah.
and I can go to the pub in it, I think I've accomplished it. I think that's the ideal life if I can do that. But
Yeah.
but yeah, so this is going to be a bit of an oddball one. Do you know what I thought there about the motor compos? What am I going to do? I've got a motor compo moped, and very cool thing. You know, I've had it all restored. I even had the crash helmet painted the same colour as the bike. I will put that in the video at some point. But what am I going to do with it? I have no use for it, but
it's a showpiece.
I'm definitely still going to drive it to the pub and maybe to the shops.
Definitely one day
Yeah.
in summer, just drive it to the pub and then
if it gets, we'll do a road trip.
yeah.
I'm not sure where we're going, but you need to get yourself a
It's
Zook.
going to be somewhere local, and it might involve me coming on the Elizabeth line.
Do you think you can take that? I know you can't petrol it. They won't let that. No, they ain't gonna let that on the train. I used to have a go there to put that on the train. They used to. They didn't want that in the train. I'd put it in a bag to hide the fact it was probably not a good idea having the petrol.
You can't even put it on top of the car, can you?
What, the motor compo?
Yeah, no, what, the Zook?
The Zook? No, it doesn't fold down, does it? Don't know.
Unless you modify it, just fold about.
He's going to get a Zook and he'll do a video of it. And
at some point.
Honestly, if you've seen one before, it looks like something that's already been broken. It's got a bend in it.
It's quite weird. It's a weird looking thing.
There is a banana with two wheels on it.
It basically does look like a banana. Yeah.
Yeah, that is a colour scheme. That should be a colour scheme. But talking of colour schemes.
Yeah. We've still decided what to.
What are we going to paint this car?
Paint this car. We're coming up with some crazy ideas at the moment.
The thing is, right, so the car is 80s.
Oh.
The car is 80s. Oh, look. There we go, Legacy.
It's sort of, I just saw it first and I was like...
Well, we can catch it up. We can show people. We're basically like anything JDM. We'll end up going, look, there's a JDM car. But yeah, kind of. I mean, like the car is 80s, so I feel that it needs to be in keeping with the 80s look, doesn't it? Really? But
stick with the 80s theme.
I'm just telling you now, we're not catching up that Legacy.
We're not going to catch up the Legacy.
That is an imported.
It's basically the same as what I've got.
There's a twin scroll Legacy that is gone, so we're not keeping up.
The thing is with these sort of things is that you always see them when you're not driving your car.
you never go up. But I always find if I'm with Eva, I'm never with anything quick. I'm always next to really slow, boring cars, and no one's interested in my car. It's like I'm like the child there trying to go look at my car. You got a cool car, I got a cool car, but no, they literally I'm surrounded by boring cars every time I'm in that thing.
It always happens.
We are not catching it. It's gone.
We are not going to catch
it. So yeah, colour schemes. I mean, like it's an 80s car, so I feel you need to do something in keeping with the year. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, relevant.
Yeah, so I did quite like the white, teal and purple tracksuit situation, but that's a 90s paint scheme, isn't it? That's a very 90s.
The other thing we were discussing is whether we're going to go for a sort of Japanese theme, supermarket theme look.
Oh, what, the 7-Eleven? Yeah, the green, white and red. Something
relevant to obviously Japan.
I think there is one. I've got a feeling I've seen, if not that, something very similar.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I've seen it on bigger stuff, but I'm sure I've seen it on a Microcar before that look. But there is a car in Japan, the same as this one I have, that's got a very unique colour scheme, and it is very cool. I like it. Shout out to the guy who owns it, by the way. He's a really he's got some amazing collection of Microcars, and I do not want to be the guy copying him, but saying that, he has chosen a very good paint job for his car, and I'm very going down the same route. So I do feel like a 3-tone red, white, yellow look on the car would be very cool. It would look a bit like a Kinder Egg though.
It would look like one of those little
It looked like
toys.
A toy chocolate thing. But I mean, I'm not unhappy about that, because it is a bit of a stupid car, and it kind of needs to be a stupid paint job. So I'm not unhappy about that. But well, I mean, we'll look at that. That might be an option.
I'm sure once we see the car in flesh, get more of an idea of what we want to do with it.
I've shown a couple of people the car, and everybody I've shown to goes, "Oh my god, that's mental."
Even I said the same thing. I didn't even know what it was at the beginning.
Well, I didn't know what it was.
I got told it was one brand, then it was nothing belonging.
It's a Mitsuoka.
Mitsuoka, yeah. Mitsuoka or Mitsuoka. If you don't know, by the way, if you research them, they make some crazy.
They're still around. They're still making cars.
They basically now modify certain branded cars.
They're almost like it's almost like a retro mod type.
Yeah,
they just build classic cars that look like classic cars that are not classic cars, but are got like the underpinnings of a modern car, which I'm not unhappy about. I think that's good. I think that's a good idea.
Yeah. I mean, it's not for me, but I mean, there is probably a certain class of.
It's good fun anyway.
People that probably like it, but
But yeah, when we see the car, have a look, see if anyone's got any better idea colour scheme. But yeah, we'll catch up with you a bit. Right, we have made it. 5 hours.
A long journey.
Long journey, not that much traffic to be honest with you, but we are on literally a farm track now, which is a bit brutal. But so just pretty much 3 minutes away, and then we'll show you what I've purchased. And here it is, the BUBU501 has finally arrived in the UK. It is one of the weirdest, strangest vehicles I think I've ever seen. It is 3-wheeled, 50cc. It's actually hybrid. It's got a 50cc engine that runs the drive. And then underneath there, it's actually got an electric motor that does the reverse. You actually use a little lever that's inside here to put it into reverse. It is definitely one of the more odd things that is around. Now, clearly the door has got a bit of an alignment issue, I would say. It's a little bit drafty, doesn't quite line up. The body is a little rough in a lot of places, so it's going to need a fair bit of work on the fiberglass, but it's here. It's the only one, I believe, the only one in the UK that I know of. It's done very little kilometres. I was told that the engine does run. Haven't tried to run it because someone's left the ignition key on the on position, which has obviously killed the battery. But back there is the fuel tank and everything. Yeah, I don't know how this thing comes apart, but I'd imagine it's only nuts and bolts. So we'll see how that goes in the restoration. I think it's definitely going to go to it's going to go to soda blast, definitely. And that gets back all of the damaged glass, and then at least we'll have a clean slate to see what needs to be done to get this thing ready to go. There you are. I mean, V's basically the same size as this thing.
Yeah, literally just like...